Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video. So, real quick, the Philadelphia 76ers won yesterday 132-97. Joel Embiid had 33 points, 10 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey had 25 points. James Harden had 22 points, 15 assists, and 6 rebounds. And Philadelphia 76ers advanced to play the Miami Heat, Game 1 Eastern Conference semifinals. But from what I was told, right, I thought that James Harden was washed. I thought that James Harden was a bum. I thought that the Philadelphia 76ers was making a mistake by trading for James Harden. And James Harden had a great game 6, didn't he? 22 points, 15 assists, 6 rebounds? I thought, I thought he was washed. Several YouTubers said that, he had titties, he was out of shape. And I just think that it's a good thing to see that that James Harden is proving his haters wrong. I thought they said he was washed, He's a 10-time All-Star for a reason, because he's a great player. And and I think Tyrese Maxey is really benefiting from having James Harden on his roster, showing him things, how to get to the basket. And James Harden is letting Tyrese Maxey do his thing. And it's a good thing to see the Philadelphia 76ers, man. And I really think that the Philadelphia 76ers, I think they can beat the Miami Heat in 5 games. I think it'll go 5 games for the Philadelphia 76ers because Bam Adebayo, he's a good player, but he's no match for Joel Embiid. He can't stop him. Joel is just a scoring machine. And I just don't think that the Miami Heat have enough to beat the Philadelphia 76ers. I just don't see it. I think the 76ers might could go to the finals. I think they can beat Milwaukee. Yes, I said it. They can beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Because now they got a big man. I think Embiid will put a lot of pressure on Giannis. I just think, but the key to the game is that the key to everything, James Harden just has to be consistent. But what he did last night was amazing. He had an amazing game, and they blew out Toronto. But I think that the Philadelphia 76ers could win the next round in 5 games. I just think Embiid is just too much for Bam. I just don't think he can handle. I just don't think Bam Adebayo can handle Joel Embiid. But I just want to know, where's all these haters that was on YouTube, man? All these haters talk all that smack. How Joel Embiid and can't stay healthy. All these haters talking about James Harden. I want to know where y'all at now. He advanced, didn't he? But everybody got mad at him because he had a problem with Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving didn't want to take the jab. I don't blame James Harden. James Harden was in a bad situation with Brooklyn. And look at Brooklyn. Brooklyn's sitting at home, ain't they? They sitting on the couch. You know what I'm saying? So James Harden is moved on to the next round, ain't he? Talk to me. James Harden helped them get. I think that James Harden he's in a great situation with Philly. I think they can go to the finals. Man. And I know a lot of people gonna think it's a joke. I wonder if anybody gonna watch this. Because we got a lot of haters on YouTube talking about James Harden. How he washed, how this and that and this and that, but he's moved on and half of everybody else sitting on the couch looking stupid, right? Brooklyn was dumb enough to trade this guy, but he was the only guy that kept the offense moving. You know, he doesn't play ISO. I mean, he does a little ISO, but he's not an ISO player like Kyrie Irving is. Kyrie Irving, all he wants to do, he doesn't get anybody involved. But see, you see him being more of a point guard on this team, and it's something that the Philadelphia 76ers needed. And the growth of Tyrese Maxey is a beautiful thing, man. I enjoy watching him. I'm not a Sixer fan, my dad is, but I enjoy watching the Philadelphia 76ers because they play good team ball. Tobias Harris, he's going to have to step up in this series against the Miami Heat. I think he can do it. I think they can beat this team in 5 games. I think they can beat Miami. Miami can be had, man, because they played a Atlanta team that doesn't have a lot of talent. But this is going to be a tough test for the Miami Heat, for the Philadelphia 76ers. I don't think they can stop Joel Embiid. I just don't see it. I don't see nobody that can stop that dude. That dude is an animal. But I just want to know, like, where's all these James Harden haters? Where they at? Where they at tonight? Where are they? You know what I'm saying? They threw him on the bus in Brooklyn. Now look at him. He's on a championship contender. And it's good for him. Because you got a lot of haters, especially on YouTube. Lord have mercy. It's like y'all just waiting for this man to fail. Y'all want this man to fail. And you got to be honest. To be honest with you, if Chris Paul, and I'm not trying to throw, I'm not want to talk about the past, but let's keep it real. If Chris Paul didn't get hurt in that 2018 Western Conference Finals, I believe that the Houston Rockets would have been NBA champions. Because they had a tough team that year. They had a tough team in 2018. So I think that Harden probably would have had a ring if Chris Paul didn't get hurt. Because they would have beat the Warriors. So, I mean, James Harden has really stepped up. He stepped up in Game 6. And that's the James Harden that they need, man. You know, if he can play like this, then the Heat is in trouble. This is a bad matchup. I think this is a bad matchup for the Heat because 6'9", Joel, 7'1"? He gonna shoot over him all day. I think this is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup for the Miami Heat. That's how I see it, man. I just don't see them. This could be 5 games, 5 or 6, but I think it could be a gentleman's sweep for the 76ers. But I just want to know, like, before I leave though, where are these James Harden haters at? He's on to the second round and the Nets sitting at home looking stupid. Now he has a real coach, Doc Rivers, coaching him. Look out, sky's the limit for this team, but they just got to be consistent. James Harden got to be consistent. If they can play consistent, I think they can go to the finals. That's it. That's all, deuces.